Welcome back to the channel. Me and Bruno's back down our local woods for the night this time. I'm going to set up the tarpaulin, process some wood, have a small campfire and cook some food. I've got a few beers to drink as well, but the light is fading fast, so I need to get cracked on. So I've got enough wood for now, but I've got loads. I mean, there's fallen pine trees all over in here. Doesn't look when you cut yourself, does it? This is my rabbit. I'm going to pull the kidneys and the liver out and the lungs, and I'm just going to let Bruno eat those. I need to fasten it onto this spit, ideally with its back legs spread. Well, there's the dinner on. I'm enjoying a can. Now I'm going to get the tarp up and then I can finally relax. I've got enough wood there for a couple of hours. Just chilling now. I've just cut some more wood. It's got dark really fast, so I haven't done much filming. I've been messing about with the spit roast and that and putting the tarp up. I didn't do much filming with the camera because it was just getting dark so quick. So I've tied the digs up, put the mat down. I've got a ground sheet. I've got my inflatable camp bed light in there. I've got Bruno's coat. And I've brought my sleeping bag. I was going to bring my wool blanket, but it's still a bit colder at night time. And I want to enjoy myself, you know. But it's nice to finally relax. When I come on these camps, you know, whether it's in the Lake District, the mountains, or in the woods like this, when I'm setting up, I can get quite anxious for some reason. And I don't know what it is. I just get really anxious until everything's sorted. Once everything's sorted, I can start to chill out, you know, and relax. But I don't know what it is. Do any of you get anxious when you're setting up? Let us know in the comments. But this is one of my absolute favourite IPAs, hazy pale ale. Absolutely beautiful, and I've got some more as well to try. So I've got one of these beauties. I've also got, well, I don't need to try this one because I've already tried it. Another Northern Monk one. And then I've got Death by Cherries. It's a heavy one tonight, isn't it? And another Beavertown one. I'm enjoying myself, you know what I mean? I've been off a drink for a while, so a couple of beers in the woods with me dog, man. That's what it's all about. Cheers. Right, should we try this one? These are sinking down real nice, like Death by Cherries, fruit sour. It's only 4.5% this one. So that's kinda cool. Right, what time is it? Because 6:15, Bruno, put the rabbit on. It's 7:15, it's only been on an hour. Now I haven't brought me thermometer, because you have to stick a metal thermometer inside the rabbit. And it has to be 71 Celsius before you can eat it. Now I haven't brought me thermometer, so... Oh, it stinks. It stinks that. I'm going to have to go old school. Didn't have thermometers back in the day, did they? The Vikings and all that, so... I think my human, do you reckon, Bruno, my human instinct will let us know if it's cooked or not, you know what I mean? It stinks, this one. Not a fan, like. Is it red? Ah, it's red. It tastes a bit like cider. It's definitely got a cider taste. It's not that nice. It tastes like it's a 7% one. It's 4.5. Was it 4.5? Aye, 4.5. Some people ask us, you know, Craig, do you not get scared when you go camping? Like on your own, like in the woods? I've got Bruno with us, and I don't get scared. Like I know I was saying earlier on that I get anxious sometimes. But that's different, isn't it? You can't really put your finger on anxiety. And I'm not anxious because I'm scared. Well, I don't know why I get anxious when I'm camping. I don't know what it is. But as for being scared, like scared of what? Like I'm not scared of people. I can handle myself. So if people came to try and, like, I don't know, rough us up or whatever, I've got an axe, I've got a cane course or a dog. I reckon that would fend for myself. Like, I'm not scared of that at all. But then there's the whole like ghost thing, isn't there? You know what I mean? And I don't really. The thing is, right, I don't believe in ghosts, right, at all. But I would be absolutely terrified if I did come across something like that. I wouldn't like it at all. But I've never ever... I'll tell you a story. I was out with Bruno in a place next to where I live, and there's a big old viaduct bridge. It's called the Gill Bridge in Concert. And over the years, people have thrown themselves off that bridge, commit suicide and that, which is awful. But over the years, hundreds of people have leapt off that bridge, you know. So it's quite eerie down there, you know. But I go like down the embankment and I walk underneath the Gill Bridge. And there's some caves and it's a beautiful walk. But I was down there with Bruno and I had me headphones in, listening to music on my phone, on YouTube, right? And when I come back up the embankment to get back onto the viaduct, it's a cycle track. And I have Bruno off the lead. So what I did was, as I was coming up the embankment, just about to get onto the top, onto the path, I pulled my earplugs out, I pulled my headphones out to listen if I could hear anybody, because then I would put Bruno on the lead. And I would hear a little girl, like a little, I don't know, 5-6-year-old girl, laughing. I thought, oh, Bruni, come here. I put Bruno on the lead, and I stepped up from the embankment onto the public footpath, the cycle track. on the viaduct, and there was nobody there. And you can see for miles, you can see, well, I say miles, you can see a good distance in both directions. And there was nobody there, but I could still hear the little girl laughing. And I remember I could feel the colour draining from my face. My heart stopped, and I was absolutely terrified. I thought it was a ghost. And you've got like fight or flight. I didn't do either. I was just frozen, and I was terrified. About 10 seconds, it felt like 10 seconds. I was absolutely terrified, you know. I thought I was being I thought it was going to be a ghost, right? And then I realised, because I'd been watching music on my phone through YouTube, an advert came on, and I could hear it through me. I could hear it through my headphones. Yeah, there was nothing there, and everything was cool. Still got a long way to go, this like. So this mat, it's got an R value of 4, which isn't massively high. It's only a 3-season pad. But I got this for the Cape Wrath Trail, and I slept on this for, well, best part of 2 weeks, you know. It's never had a puncture. Mind you, I've never slept in it when it's been freezing cold. It was getting quite cold now, so I put my down jacket on. Why? Synthetic down. I put this jacket on. I put Bruno's coat on. I'm sat on my insulated mat, and everything is cool, like. But what I'm going to do with this tarp is, before I go to sleep, I'm going to bring it down. So I've got it up there in like a lean-to configuration. Before we go to bed, I'm going to bring these 2 corners down and peg it into the floor, because it's on a ridge line, so it'll be like a triangle tent. And I'm going to cuddle up with Bruno, you know. When I get in my sleeping bag, I'll wrap Bruno up in this, you know. We'll be cool, man, you know what I mean? When I'm out with him in the field, you know, the field local to me, all the neighbours know him, and they know that he's sound. But then you get the odd person who's like new to the area or whatever, or just walking through, the scene, they're like, shit, because he looks like a proper brute. But he's not, he's just so nice, you know. And I think it's going to be a shame, because they banned the XL Bully, not because the XL Bully's a bad dog, but because they got in the hands of like shitbags, you know what I mean, who didn't train them properly, didn't socialise them, and they ended up being, them ones ended up being aggressive, you know. And because they're big and powerful, they're capable as well. But what's happening is now, it's illegal to own an XL Bully as a status dog, you know. So what them types of people are doing is now, they're buying these types of dogs, and then they're not going to train them, they're not going to socialise them, therefore they'll become aggressive, and they'll bite people, and then they'll end up banning these, you know. And owning a dog is a privilege, not a right, you know. And if you are going to own a dog, you need to put the graft in to make sure that that dog is well behaved and sensible and all the rest of it, you know. It's cooking nicely, that, isn't it? Lovely jubbly. Still not ready, like, but it's close, and I'm getting hungry now. I tell you what, I'm glad I'm onto the last mouthful of this one. I wouldn't recommend this one, like. It tastes like a cheap cider. Not nice, like. We've got 2 left. And I've got to be honest with you, I've had 3. I've got a bit of a wobble on. I've just cut some more wood. I've got 2 left. Now this one here, Northern Monk Cosmic Fog Hazy IPA, 7%. It says it's brewed with flock, but I had one of these the other night and it was beautiful. And I've got another Beavertown, 6.7%, which is quite cool looking, isn't it? I'm yet to come across the cans with the peel out label on. Where are they? I mean, Here's Outdoors, where are they? You show them. I've never come across Here's Outdoors' can, you know. I've been looking for them as well, but I don't know. Do you reckon, right? If my YouTube channel gets as big as Here's Outdoors, which it wouldn't, I'm not that gullible and naive, but if it did, imagine me and Bruno on a can of Northern Monk. Northern Monk, get on Master Man Outdoors, man, will ya? Because that would be cool. And if you're enjoying the videos so far, subscribe to the channel, man. Gives a thumbs up, it helps us out, you know what I mean? I'm putting videos on, and loads of my pals are loving the videos, and they're getting a fair few views, but nobody's subscribing, you know. So, I mean, you know, it's not for everyone, you know. And if we get enough subscribers for the channel, and the channel grows, me and Bruno could end up on a can of Northern Monk. And that would be mint, and it would be thanks to years lot, you know what I mean? The viewers. Right, I'm going to open this one last because I know what it's like, and it's fantastic. We'll open this one. Beavertown Lupuloid. Lupuloid. It was the colours that sold it for me. The graphic cans and that. You know what I mean? Every time I sniff like that, I can feel a burp coming on. That must be posture I'm in. Again, not much of a smell. But do they make it in such a beautiful can because the actual contents isn't that good? You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll have a go. We'll try. Tastes exactly the same as the other one. No different. Exactly the same as that one. Ah, it smells it. Well, this is empty, that's maybe why. I can't tell the difference, like. But that cherry one, never again, like. Ugh, Jesus Christ, did you see the size of that moth? I'm not scared of many things. Moths are one of them, like. Do not like moths. It looks a bit burnt on the top there, on like the belly. I just want to make sure, you know what I mean? I've turned it out to the back. It's been next to that fire now for 2 hours. I'm going to slice it open with my knife, and as long as it looks not white but not pink, then when it gets stuck into it. Oh, the fire's damn cooking here. I've got to be careful what I do with these bones, because if I hide them on the floor, Bruno will chew them. No, Bruno, lie down. No, you've had your bait. You choke on this, mate. You have to put them on the fire, because if Bruno eats them, you can give dogs raw bones. That's not a problem, and they can eat them. But you can't give them cooked bones because they splinter and shatter, and they're really, really sharp. So cooked chicken bones you cannot give a dog. You can give a dog a raw chicken, you know, and they'll eat the bones, no problem. This is the life of the Bruno. Come here, come give us a cuddle, mate. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, nothing. Oh, you're lovely and warm inside there. You're lovely and warm inside there, yeah. I think I'm sat too close to the fire. Put your hand inside, it's so warm. I think that rabbit's going to be ready in a minute. I reckon this could be done. Oh, look at that, man. Look at the juice is dripping out of it. That has to be done now, that, doesn't it? I'm just a bit concerned about like this arse end here. Might turn it round that way a little bit, you know. Just for like 10 minutes or so. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now you might be wondering, did I actually hunt this rabbit? And I didn't. I bought it from a butcher's and it came frozen and it was in a packet, like a French, it's a French rabbit. It's a French rabbit, this one. Va-va-voom and all that, you know what I mean? So we have to pretend that we're French when we eat this. Cue the French music. It's a bit hot. It's a bit hot, I might have to let it cool down. No, I've not got a chopping board, which is something I need, but I've got this, look. It's a plastic liner out the back of my rucksack, now to give it structure. Now this rabbit is definitely complete. Well, let's have a look at the back. I'm getting burnt off this campfire, I'm going to have to move. Jesus. Oh, look at that. Look at that. No way is it that beautiful, like. No way is it that beautiful. It's red hot, it's burning my fingers. My God. Look at Bruno, man. Here then. Sit. Speak. Good lad. Oh, it is red hot. I might let it rest for a bit because it's just too hot. What do you reckon, Bruno? He's not bothered, he likes it. You know, like earlier on when I was setting up and I was getting a bit anxious and all that. Like I do. Most of us do, you know. And now, it's times like this when it just doesn't matter, you know. Pure va-va-voom, this. Bonjour. Dear me, look at that. You cannot whack a decent bit of French rabbit. What is rabbit in French, Bruno? It must just be like un-rabbit, you know what I mean? Un-rabbit, absolutely. Isn't it? Here, mate, go on, go back. Oh, look at that bit there, man, crispy. Oh, should I give this bit to the dogs around? Where is he? Rooney. Can't see him, was that? Oh, he stood there. He stood there. I can't see because of this bright light. I might give this to my best Mara. Yeah, mate, good lad. The love I've got for that dog, man. It's immense. Oh. Should I just eat it like an animal? I'm struggling because it's so hot. Look at that, man. What? No way, Bruni. No way is this beautiful, like. Oh, mate, look at that. My YouTube subscriber count's gonna go plummeting in it. Down, 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 down. Want some more, like? I'm gonna make sure it's got any bone in. Yeah. Good lad. Oh. The French rabbit, which is called oh mate. This is delightful, this. And do you know the funny thing as well? It's so beautiful, right? I haven't even seasoned it or anything. This is just pure meat. It's spine, that. This is the final one. I've got a proper wobble on you now. But this is my favourite, like. Super tasty. And it's a 7%er. I could fall asleep after this. But it's got it all. It's got the graphics, beautiful design. It's got that hazy pale ale smell. Oh, it smells almost like the Faith one. Fruity and beautiful. That is my new favourite. Oh, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Oh, chilling with my best mate, full of rabbit and eel, next to a campfire. Doesn't get much better than this, man. You know what I mean? Well, it's that time. Oh, I've got no pillow, like. Good, I've got no pillow, but it's that time. Well, good morning. We're up. Oh, what time is it? It's 4:45 and it is very, very cold. I was lovely and warm last night though. I think I'm going to get a fire on and filter and boil some water for a cup of coffee. Wait for the sunrise and then me and Bruno's going to head home. Well, it's nearly 6 o'clock. I've got myself packed away and I'm just going to head out. I was going to make a fire and have a nice cup of coffee, but I can't be bothered, you know, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't take as long to get home from here, so me and Bruno's just going to head off, get home, have some breakfast, cup of coffee and begin the day. Listen, thanks for watching, give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Catch you on the next one.